Good morning from Big Lake, Alaska. We are at the Big Lake North Campground. It's an Alaska State Park, and it's surprisingly nice.
It is. We were skeptical when we arrived last night. Almost didn't stay.
Because it's a parking lot.
It is, and it doesn't look very appealing. But we kind of pulled over to the side and we were trying to figure out where to go. The original plan was to go to Nancy Lake, but there's a fire, the Sockeye River fire.
No, it's just Sockeye Fire.
Oh, okay. Sockeye Fire and
Up in Willow.
and they've closed the highway before Nancy Lake, so
And also the campground is pretty close to the fire.
it really
so
is. It would be
it's
foolish
just,
to go be up there.
Stupid decision to go camp right next to a wildfire.
Yeah. So, so we pulled over here and we're kind of looking at the map to figure out where we could maybe go instead. And Karen and John, the hosts here, pulled up. There's a loon. And they said, "Oh, we really wish you'd stay the night. Just give it a chance. It's great during the week," and on and on. So we gave it a chance and actually really enjoyed it. We got the best spot in the house.
So 64 is definitely the best campsite in the house.
Yeah, you have shade on the side where you get afternoon sun, and then if you point your RV forward, then you've got a
nice view of the lake, and then you put the awning out, and you are protected from the morning sun.
Yeah.
And the sun is kind of only an issue right now because it's blazing hot up here. It's in the mid to high 80s, I believe.
I think they even said it got to 91 up here yesterday.
Okay, well that's just hot for Alaska.
Yeah, really hot for...
We're not quite used to it, and I know people watching this in Arizona or the Southwest are thinking, shut up, the mid 80s is like what we run our air conditioners at. But no, it's just hot for up here. And we needed to keep the RV cool. And the insulation that we also put up during the winter months in the windows will also work to keep some of that heat down.
Reflect some of the sunshine.
Yeah. But I'm happy here. We're up here to do a little work camping. And this place is super quiet. So we can just sit out in this pavilion here or down on the beach. I'll show you the water. And so yeah, we'll start the launch ramp. But yeah, so we can just sit down on this beach and get our Goal Zero inverter out so we can keep the computers charged and work outside, which is novel. Now, let's see if I can catch this. It's really clear today, and I know there's a fire out there, but you can't really see it. You can see the Alaska range. Okay, there we go. So that's Foraker. Then Hunter's a little smaller, so it's somewhere right in there. And then just at that tree line and right in line with that cell phone tower is Denali, the highest mountain in North America. And we'll zoom back out here. And here's just the rest of the lake. It's pretty nice.
I see a loon out there taking a bath this morning.
Karen was also nice enough to give me a pointer on where to take the kayaks fishing. So apparently just to the left of that cell phone tower is a nice shallow area where you can catch trout and pike. So yeah, this is probably like one of the best work camping spots that we could imagine.
We paid only for one night to start, and then we'll just pay for a day at a time. For two reasons. We weren't sure we wanted to stay here. And also with the fire brewing, we want to make sure that, we can get out of here if the smoke gets bad, or if the fire changes direction or whatever. It's a long ways from here. It'd have to cover
like 25 miles away.
A lot of territory. But we're doing one night at a time. But I think as long as it doesn't get too busy over the weekend, we'll probably stay after.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely stay. We have a king salmon fishing trip on Friday with my friend Ray. I used to work with Ray, or for Ray, in 2007 as a guide on the rivers up here. So we get to go out with him and I get to potentially reel in my first king salmon. As a guide, I've guided anglers to catching the kings, but I've never actually reeled one in myself.
And I've caught 4, but they've had to be released for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, they were either foul hooked or
sore subjects.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll both catch keatons. Although, is this a release?
Yeah,
That we're gonna
yeah.
be
So
in
this
now?
fire is going to play a factor in the location of where we go fishing, because the Deshka is where they're running the boats right now, but you launch from Willow Creek Campground, which is right by the fire in Willow. So we're not sure what that's going to do. There's a slim chance that we might go over to the Little Sioux, you know, if they're unable to run trips there. But the Little Sioux is a catch and release fishery on Tuesday through Friday. So we'd release them, but I'm okay with releasing a king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want my picture.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we're gonna stay here and do a little work camping. And then we also have a few things we want to do. There's the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
No.
It's not a factory.
What's it called?
So it's called the Cheesecake Company, Alaska
Okay.
Cheesecake Company. So when we lived here in 2007, there were 2 places that we'd go to. One of them was this Alaska Cheesecake Factory Company, and she has cheesecake, chocolate-covered cheesecake, chocolate-dipped cheesecake on a stick, and it's frozen. And in the summertime, that is pretty spectacular. And so whenever we come up here, I have to go there. And the last time we were up here, she was out of the chocolate dipped cheesecake, so we just had to have regular.
Yeah, we were up
cheesecake,
for a trade
and
show,
it
and
wasn't-
she moved,
yeah.
and we saw her sign in like some industrial park, and she used to be in
I thought she closed.
another strip mall off the Parks Highway, and like, oh no way, we have to stop there.
Yeah. But she only had regular cheesecake, which
was,
is amazing.
Yeah,
But
it was also late at night. It was
like right before she closed.
It was like 6 o'clock on a Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Most businesses are closing down.
Yeah, but
Then we're also going to go get some ice cream from Miller's Market in Houston. When I worked for Ray, his property is right there in Houston, and Miller's Market was only a few hundred yards away, and they have a really good soft serve machine. It makes really creamy ice cream instead of that icy cheap stuff. So we really like that. And I don't know, we'll probably go for some evening drives while we're up here.
yeah, that's one thing we like when we get out of Seward is we can go for a
Hey,
drive.
buddy, what do you see?
And it doesn't mean like a 2-hour drive to
Yeah,
get somewhere.
living in Seward, we're at the end of the road, and we enjoy driving, but when it's the same road every single time, and it's a trip to Anchorage and
or Kenai,
Yeah.
area or whatever.
the thrill of just going for an evening drive is gone.
Because there's not like a cool little place to go grab a snack or something 20 minutes away. It's 2 hours drive, so.
But we also have glowing internet service. Like
We
the
do.
little MiFi thing is like blazing with
Yep.
like all the bars and LTE. So
And we have.
that's always a bonus for us because we do a lot of work out of the motorhome.
So now we have Verizon and AT&T, and both of us have LTE with like 4 or 5 bars.
Yeah, we just switched our cell phones over. I had a iPhone 4S, which was supposedly 4G, but it wasn't 4G LTE. And Rebecca had a local ACS phone, which
iPhone 4.
yeah, it's an iPhone 4S, which then also got bought out or sold to GCI, which is another good company, but the service just
where we
went
live.
downhill in Seward, and something had to give, and there's talk about building a new tower in Seward, but we just couldn't wait. So Rebecca got a new phone,
And I
and
had
with
to change my
Verizon,
phone number.
which is kind of frustrating, but
A phone number I've
Yeah.
had for like 7 years. I guess because they technically don't have service in the town where we live, where my phone number is from. They can't port my phone number over. So I had to get an Anchorage phone number.
God forbid an Anchorage number. Hey, we were associated with the city folk.
But I didn't care. It was whatever I had to do to be able to get a new phone and better service, because the towers have changed down where we live and it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And I rely on it.
And my
Slowly
phone was
for-
getting so slow and sluggish. Like you go to hit the phone button, and it's like 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Okay, now I
Yeah.
can dial a number. So I got kind of frustrated at the whole what do they call them? The new 12, new 18, and new 24.
That's
Those
what they
new,
call them on AT&T,
Yeah.
and then on Verizon it's called the Edge plan.
I just think, is it just me, but I think that's a big scam because they used to give phones away, and I know their line is phones, cost more and they're more expensive, so we can't be doing that anymore. But now, pretty much everybody is going to have to start paying anywhere between $20 and $40 a month more on their bill just to pay for the phone.
But with Verizon, I was able to go to Costco, and they sold me a phone outright for $227, an iPhone 6 for $227, and I don't have to pay monthly on it now. But it's a 2-year contract, and it's $25 a month more than their Edge plan. But I can keep my phone for as long as it's good, and I don't have to pay the extra monthly on it. So it still worked out financially to be a better deal.
Well, and I'm a cheapskate, so I really didn't like that idea. So it took a couple phone calls to AT&T, but we have a 10 gig data plan, and finally I got a hold of one person that was able to work with me and appreciate, that I didn't really want to pay $30 more a month. So what she did is she said, we can do a customer retention offer and drop your 10 gig data plan down by $20. So that way it's only going to be $5 a month more. And I signed on for that one. So I just picked up an iPhone 6 and a 64 gig because the 16 gig just really isn't big enough nowadays.
Especially
And it's only costing us $5 more a month, which is tolerable. It's better than like 30. So
And
I got a
my
nice little
plan-
victory.
Yeah, my plan went down by switching to Verizon.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. Which I was surprised because I thought it was going to be more expensive going to a national company. But
Yep.
so yeah. Anyway, that's our cell phone war dilemma.
Yeah. So this video post is our video blog is coming to an end, and we have some good videos that we'll make here. We're gonna go kayaking, and hopefully that king salmon trip pans out. We'll get the bikes out, and I think definitely it's good that we're working in the days. So it'll be cool in the morning and cool in the evening. Maybe a sunset paddle on the lake would be fun.
I bet the sunsets here will be great.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned, and if you enjoy our videos, please give them the thumbs up and subscribe. And leave any questions or comments down below. Thanks for watching.